Sometimes, life feels like one failure after another. You try, you fall, and people laugh. But what if I told you that a poor boy failed 99 times? And yet, on his 100th attempt, something happened that no one ever expected. This is his story. Stay with me till the end, because the lesson might change the way you see failure forever. There was once a boy named Arjun. He was born in a small village. His family was poor. His father worked as a farmer. His mother sold vegetables in the market. From a young age, Arjun dreamed big. He wanted to study hard, get a good job, and lift his family out of poverty. But life was never kind to him. At school, he struggled. His classmates made fun of him. He didn't have proper shoes or even enough notebooks. Many nights, he studied under a dim streetlight because his house didn't have electricity. But no matter what, he kept trying. Arjun was passionate about becoming an engineer. He believed education was his ticket out of poverty. When he gave his first entrance exam, he failed. People said, "It's okay, it was your first try." But he failed again and again. Year after year, he sat for the exam. Each time he hoped. Each time he failed. 5 times. 10 times. 20 times. The number kept rising. His friends moved forward in life. Some got jobs. Some got married. But Arjun? He was still failing. By the time he failed the 50th time, even his parents lost hope. His father said, "Son, maybe this path is not for you. Try something else." His neighbors mocked him. Look at him, wasting his youth, always failing. He'll never change his fate. But inside, Arjun had a fire. Yes, he cried at night. Yes, he felt broken. But every morning he told himself, "I can't stop now. My dream is bigger than my pain."
Years passed. He grew older while still chasing the same dream. When he failed the 99th time, it broke him completely. He sat alone on a quiet bench outside the exam hall. Tears rolled down his face. "Why me?" he whispered. "Why do I always fail, no matter how hard I try?" For hours he sat there, watching students celebrate their success. And for the first time in his life, Arjun thought of giving up. But then, he remembered something. His mother's tired face, his father's rough hands from years of farming. He thought of all the nights he had studied under the streetlight, and he realized, if he quit now, all of that pain would mean nothing. So he stood up, wiped his tears, and said to himself, "One last try. The 100th attempt. If I fail, I will accept it. But I will not quit before giving it everything I have." This time, Arjun changed his approach. He studied smarter, not just harder. He sought help from mentors. He asked questions. He learned from his 99 failures, treating each one as a lesson instead of a punishment. Finally, the day of the exam arrived. Arjun walked into the hall with calm determination. Weeks later, when the results were announced, Arjun held his breath as he checked his roll number. And there it was. He had passed. For the first time in his life, after failing 99 times, he had finally succeeded. Arjun screamed in joy. Tears filled his eyes, but this time they weren't tears of pain. They were tears of victory. He ran home with the news. His parents couldn't believe it. His mother cried and hugged him tightly. Even his father, a man of few words, had tears in his eyes. Arjun's story spread across his village. The same people who once mocked him now respected him. They said, "This boy taught us what it truly means to never give up." Friends, life is not about how many times you fail. It's about how many times you choose to stand up again. Arjun failed 99 times. 99. Most people would have quit after the first few attempts. But he kept going. And on the 100th try, his life changed forever. So if you are struggling right now, if you feel like giving up, Remember this story. Every failure you face is not the end. It's just a lesson. Your success might not come on the first try, or the fifth, or even the 50th. But if you keep learning, if you keep standing up, your 100th try could be the one that changes everything. Never forget, failure is not falling down. Failure is refusing to rise again. So rise. Keep going, because your breakthrough might be just one more step away. This was the story of a poor boy who failed 99 times, but proved to the world that true defeat only comes when you give up. So tell me, what will you do on your next try?